pretend like you were speaking in her voice, you could, at that point, you could provide humor and become authority in a reality.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Don't. I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. Don't. I understand what you're saying. You're saying break the rules and then comment on the fact that you're breaking the rules. And your comment that you're breaking the rules will make her comfortable with you breaking the rules. No, it won't.
Sounds like bullshit.
No, it won't.
Really creepy.
Don't be really creepy. That's really creepy. In the beginning. Inside of rapport, listen to me. Inside of rapport and her trusting me, you're saying create extra discomfort that wouldn't be there, then paste the discomfort, and somehow she'll like the discomfort and accept it. Doesn't work that way. If you see discomfort, you want to paste it and get her off it. You don't want to deliberately create it. Do you understand? Yes.
I am always confused with the intrusion principle because,
The intrusion principle is okay. The intrusion principle says, my name's Dick, dickhead. I'm going to hold it just a second longer just to see how she responds, but I'm still going to step away. That's okay. He's talking about something where my name's Dick, dickhead. I'll hold and look in the eyes just a little bit longer, but I'm still going to step away. If you want to put in the intrusion principle, great. The intrusion principle just says when you shake hands, look in the eyes and hold it out for a second longer. My name's Dick, dickhead. But still step back. I'm still telling you, step back. Step off.
What are you looking for in your calibration?
What you're basically looking for, he's holding her hand long enough to see if she's going to resist and pull away.
Yeah.
And if he holds her hand for a second and she resists and pull away, that's a signal. That's calibrated.
I'm looking in her eye. I want to keep this. I'm sorry, Yates.
If he holds you for a second and she's still not resisting, and you can tell holding someone's hand, then he can let go and back up and give her a space. Now, he's intruded, but he's been very respectful about it.
Right.
That she withdraws.
Now, when I look in her eyes, when I hold, my name's Dick, dickhead. I'm going to look in her eyes. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that compliance and surrender, where she blushed a little bit. I'm going to look in her eyes and convey a moment of silence where I'm looking in her eyes. I'm conveying, you know what I'm doing? I'm conveying a little touch of dominance, just a little bit. Give me your hand. My name's Dick, dickhead. See, she got it. I put a little bit of male power into it just to see what she would do with it. By looking into her eyes a second longer and holding her hand a second longer than a polite handshake, I'm saying, hey, I'm a guy. I could fuck you at some point. What are you going to do about it? I just for a second, I convey it. And then I see, am I right or wrong? Now she's going to lock the feelings in. When they,
Yeah, I could.
a little bit. Just a little bit. There's a little bit of will there. All I'm doing is putting a little bit of willpower. It's a little bit of willpower.
If she pulls away, then you disengage. Or
I'm going to disengage no matter what. Listen, here's the rule. No matter what, whether she reacts positively, this is just a test to see how she reacts and also sending a message. No matter how she reacts, I'm going to step back. I always take a step back. Why? First of all, it's unexpected and it gets their attention. It's unexpected and it gets their attention. Number two, they view it as respectful. Number three, it makes them feel safe. I don't care, hold on, I don't care if her response is positive. I do care, I'm tracking it. Whether her response is positive, whether it's negative or neutral, I'm going to take a step back. Just try it. All right, let's get off this, yes.
Yeah.
Please, we're going to
Why is better to say something that she wears or something that you notice on her than something you feel?
It doesn't matter. They're all different approaches. It's not what's better. Any response she gives me is the right response. Because tell me fuck off and die. Just say it. Real mean. Can you act a little bit like really mean, okay? Watch this. Hey, where did you get your shoes?
Fuck off and die.
Wow. Do you find that really works for you? That's really good. I mean, do you find that generally that works to put people off? Because really, that tells me that inside is a soft and vulnerable person that I want to meet. So let's try again. Take two. Where did you get your shoes? Any response she gives me, remember the rule? I never take her first response as written in stone. It's a reflection of what she's thinking, feeling, or believing in that moment. Always, anything she gives me is the right response. They can do whatever they want. I control where my energy goes. That's the other message I'm conveying. When I take her hand, and my name's Dick Face, and then I take a step back, I'm conveying she can do whatever she wants. I'm going to control my energy. The fact that she's giving me a good response doesn't mean she has me, because now I'm stepping back. I control what my response and energy is no matter what she does. So even if she gives me a good response, that doesn't mean she's got me. She still has to work a bit because I'm stepping back. Step back. Okay, it's easy. I'm not going to keep repeating it. Thank you. Have a seat. But she likes a little rough. Nothing wrong with that, dear. Oh, I know. Let's see. But when I look in her eyes and I don't look away, when I look in her eyes just a second longer, it's not gaze at me. Those aren't the panties you want to wear. You don't need to wear any panties. I'm free to go. It's not a big, heavy thing. It's just I look in her eye just a second longer than normal, and I hold her hand just a second longer than normal to convey a message. And I always look into her left eye. I look into her left eye because her left eye controls her right brain that'll send the message to her emotional brain. Just for a second. You understand? The difference between lightning and lightning bug is a little difference, but a big one. Yes, over here.
You mentioned the male power. Is that holding the gaze for a second longer?
A second longer. It's really saying the message is, I can control you if I want to, and now I'm stepping away from you. The message is not, I'm going to control you at all points. It's, I can control you if I want to, and now I'm stepping away from you. Do you understand? It's a nonverbal message.
Yes.
I want to see how they respond to that. Do they respond with fear? Do they respond with compliance? By the way, when you see this kind of thing, when they go, that's being feminine. That's like, I have my energy here. I don't want to let it out because I feel it boiling, so I'm going to cross my legs, but I'm still facing you. It's not like, I don't want to get too into body language because I think it's instinctive. You don't really need an instructive course on it. But this piece of showing dominance, but also stepping away and giving them safety, it's dominance and safety at the same time. Do you understand? I'm not negating her, I'm not insulting her, I'm not invalidating her. I'm just saying I'm a guy. I'm not a girlfriend with a penis. Right off the bat, my first message to her, non-verbally, with my body and my energy and my look and my attitude and my behavior is, I am not a girl with a penis. I'm not one of your girlfriends. And I'm also going to make you safe. I also respect your need for safety. Right off the bat. Right out of the chute. The words are important, but they're secondary to delivering that nonverbal message. Do you understand? Now, the problem is many people are teaching you to just invalidate her and negate her. All you do is dominate. Put your hands on her, get in her face, insult her. I think it's insanity. People who teach that should be beaten. They should be beaten. They should have their testicles, the sac split open, and then you can unravel the testicles, and you should feed them their own testicles. Because it's insanity. It's insanity. You could get away with that if you're super good looking and she's a masochist. I don't want to do it. Okay, let's move on. Okay, comment, question, observation. We got that? Yeah. So your assignment for week 1 is for every day of the week, just do a comment, question, observation of one kind or another. You want structured lessons on how to do this? This is one. Okay? Practice approaching at an angle. Yes? Practice when you shake their hand, hold just for a second longer, look in their eye just for a second longer, and step back. Step back. Yes. You have a comment on all this?
Yes. Just one thing
Let her get a microphone, please, sweetie.
On the stepping back, I think it's more effective if you also turn slightly away. Because if it's just stepping back and you're straight, then there's still the potential for confrontation. You're a little bit further back, but
I'm going to come in. I understand what you're saying. I'm going to be at an angle anyway. I never come straight anyway. I'm always going to be in an angle. I'll step back from an angle. She's saying when you step back, It's more effective to make sure you're at an angle. My comment is, I don't come straight at them anyway. I'm always going to be at an angle. Thank you. But just step back. Don't worry about what she said. I appreciate it. Yes, over back here.
Behind is always going to be either.
Oh, I'm going to come from. Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's game that one out. You want to come up for a minute? Yeah, we're going to come from behind. Yeah, that's going to work. Okay. Okay.